name is Michelle, and I do 5-star book reviews. And today we are talking about Nicole Meier's newest book, The Second Chance Supper Club. Came out 5 days ago, and I needed this book in my life. Okay, I've been reading a lot of intense books, and I was like, okay, go for something that's going to be fun. And this one is fun. You know what's really fun? Her cover. I love this cover so much. I love her covers, and this is her third book. And Nicole, I love this book. It is so good. And it is, let's go down. They're looking at it 271 pages. I love a women's fiction book that's under 300 pages. And it's also the category in Amazon is called Sisters Fiction. And it's like my new favorite subcategory that Amazon has blessed me with because I didn't have a sister and I love reading these books about sisters. And this whole book is about the relationship between these two women. And I just like lost myself in it. Okay. If you need a book if you've been reading a lot of intense thrillers or historical fictions, and you get like me and you're like, okay, all right, that was all good, but now I need something fun. This is your book, okay? And here are the sisters. Julia Frank, who's a broadcast journalist, and Ginny Frank, who's the owner of a supper club in Arizona. And two completely different women, which I think a lot of time that's what happens with sisters, especially when you only have two of them. Like, I think that they are always like completely different personalities, completely different interests, and that's what these two are. Ginny's the older one, Julia's the baby. But first of all, up on your screen, because I am not the only person who thinks this. Okay, we have other things here to say. First of all, the Amazon blurb. Two estranged sisters reunite in an emotional novel of family, forgiveness, lost hope, and new beginnings. And that is exactly right. Okay. And here we go. By two of my favorite authors who write together. So, like, they're my favorite pair. I want to say, like, duo writing team. Pair writing team. I don't know. Duo writing team. Okay. We devoured every word of The Second Chance Supper Club by Nicole Meier. It is a tasty delight that will please any palate. I love Liz and Lisa so much, but they are exactly right. I got lost in it. I had so much fun with this relationship. And okay, I'm like, what am I gonna say next? I should always like make notes, but no, it doesn't matter. I make notes and then I say whatever I want anyway. Here we go, up on your screen. This is the last part of the prologue. And when you watch this interview with Nicole, I told her the last time that we talked that she has a gift for this. She writes a prologue and then she ends the prologue that you want to read the first chapter. So she says, "Welcome to the desert. Welcome home," Julia thought to herself. And what a strange homecoming it was. And it takes you, you're like, why? I want to know. I want to know more about this. I want to know what Julia's life is about. And I want to know why it's a homecoming of sorts, because that's just the kind of books I like. So anyway, so she goes home, right? And she reunites with her sister. And I am a sister. I have a brother though. But it's like those adult relationships are so hard and they work through it. And I'm not going to tell you a lot about that, but they work through it. But the working through it is the fun part about these two. I love the 2 points of views. We have Ginny's point of view. We have Julia's point of view. Nicole did it brilliantly. Okay, I couldn't decide which one I wanted to be my sister more. I want both of them. if I could, I was like, if I could pick a sister, who would I pick? And I was like, oh, I really like Ginny. And then I'm like, oh, Julia, she's intense. She's fun too. But Nicole, if you're watching this, and I really hope you are, because I love your writing so much, I just want to tell you that after I got done with it, when I got to the very end, I was like, what is my favorite part about this book? And I figured it out. I seriously did. I sat down and I was like, think, what is your favorite part? Well, when we were growing up, when I was growing up and I read books, they were always these romantic novels, boy, girl, they meet, they fall in love, they live happily ever after. And I still love those books. They still have a place in my heart. But what I'm loving about authors who are writing today is that we can have that really happy ending and it can have a guy in it, but it doesn't have to. And I don't think that's giving anything away at all. All I'm saying is that the goal isn't that you need a guy to have the happy ever after. Especially, I'm going to be 55 next month, and some of those haven't worked out really well for me. But as I'm getting older and I started a new career, and I'm like, you know what, I can get there with the guy, but the guy doesn't have to be the goal. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so, Nicole. I hope you understand what I'm saying, and I hope everybody else does too. But no more is it about boy meets girl, and then the end of the book is they end up together and it's happily ever after. It's like it's happily ever after, and if the guy's there, awesome. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. So go get this book if you need it in your life the way I did. And of course, Lake Union, you guys know I love you. I love all of you. You guys are amazing authors. These covers are amazing. I'm always blown away by them. And this one is amazing too, Nicole. And I can't wait to see what you're writing next. So, everyone, if you enjoyed this book review, hit like. And until my next book, guys.